Ready. Let's go. Ready. Set. Get up.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Carolina Panthers. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here now, 2nd and 4. They go again with Blue. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10.
First down. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
At the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. Gray. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. The Panthers at 10-4 on the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
2nd and 10.
Cup 19. Cup 19. That's 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Looking to throw. Gray. Open man, that's Jaden Higgins. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 31-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 31.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
Back to throw. Gray. That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Tommy Trimble, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there. That nice opening drive because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Check. Ready.
On the ground, here's the rookie from Notre Dame. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. From the 20, here's the 2nd and 9. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Their boy down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field.
Come on. 70 range. Cowboy 80. Dragon 60.
They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
Lions. 7. Here we go. Warriors 70. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let go.
Back to throw is Gray. Throwing to start the drive. That caught by Trimble. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Panther 60. Nike 18.
First down.
On first down, it's Blue. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, second and goal. And now an audible here into something else.
Ready.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. Scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Panthers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14. Buccaneers, nothing.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Bucs take over first down 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
It's second down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now to this point. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And they needed to be, because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and each play took on more importance, and they got it done.
And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Cup 19, Cup 19. 79 Broncos.
Now back to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
And it's 3rd down.
That's going to be caught by Judy. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Jerry Judy, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs are back within a score. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make our score 14-7. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
Here we go.
They go with blue between the tackles. And some room to work. Now inside the 25. Touchdown, Carolina. Jaden Blue with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. That's caught left side by Judy. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Ready.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down.
And the Buccaneers 1st down.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 28-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Panthers. Let go.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Their mobile, agile quarterback, 28 yards. And the Bucs have got it back to within a score. So a designed run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that coming.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of him, being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly didn't work. Yeah, there's no doubt.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
It's a gain of 2. 3rd down and 13.
It looks like they'll move things around here.
70 Rangers. 7 Pirates. 19 Lions. Buffalo 18.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Warriors 70. 6-2. 70 Timberwolves.
Looking to throw. Gray. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
First down. First and 10 at the 25.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here we go. 79 Broncos. Viking 18. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Gets this into the hands of Blue. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Jaden Blue. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Panthers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
70, hot 70.
Open man, he completes it to Judy. So he stopped for no gain. And it'll be fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Trap 60, trap 60.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
Intercepted. It's a turnover.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
19 Lions, 18 Pioneers, Viking 18.
Back to throw. Gray. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Well, these two teams, you might recall, met back in mid-season, week 8 to be exact. And it was the visiting Panthers who came away with the victory in that one. So now they look to take the season series here at home in Charlotte. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. There's Trimble, the tight end. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Tommy Trimble with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Panthers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Buccaneers 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the ball is knocked out, and it's picked up by the Panthers.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
60 Vikings,
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. It's their quarterback in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Next to score, Panthers 42. Buccaneers 14.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. They'll try and start this drive in the air. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long.
70, Panther 11, Panther 11. Big Lion.
They'll throw now on the final play. Now he'll throw deep left side. and that is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? And he tries to get as much as he can here while protecting the football as he dives to the ground. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. And they came out of the locker trailing. Not a good way to start this second half with their first drive.
Can't imagine that the discussion at halftime encompassed this at all. In fact, I'm sure they talked about, okay, kind of wipe the slate clean, start the second half, and let's go out and play the way we know that we can. That's not a great example of it.
They didn't envision that.
70 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Dragons. 19 Lions. Ready.
Here's Gray. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
And the Panthers, first down.
Pioneer.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Ready.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
Back to throw again. He'll try and do this himself. And he is caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
That's good.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Let go.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
From the 2 now, second and goal.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Blue is in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Panthers 49, Buccaneers 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Today, one rule on the return. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And he's got room. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 63 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Back 80. Viking 18.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
On the tackle. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
Cowboy 80. 18. Pioneer. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. Hey, you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
60 Bobcats. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw here. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. 14 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to at least get one score back.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
Sanders on for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 28.
Makes the score Panthers 49. Buccaneers 21. Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 8.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Ready.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's third down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
They need 12 here. It's third down. Now a handoff to Blue running left side. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a fourth down. So they went a little cautious there on third and long.
And nothing wrong with that. Remember, they're playing with a lead right now. So getting a first down, yes, that would be great. But even more importantly, take care of the football. No turnovers, no big plays for the other team, and keep the clock moving.
Warriors 70, 60 Eagles. Mustang 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Gray throwing on fourth down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard fourth down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going.
38-yard line. Panther 11, 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Back to throw now on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. A 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Panthers extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left, and their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Ready.
The Bucs on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Cowboy, let's go.
They'll drop to throw. That's laid out deep for Rice. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
19-18.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Dragon 60.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. Mustang 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
The Panther offense staying put. They'll go for 2.
Cup 19, Warriors, 18 Cardinal, 18, ready.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
But I guess when you're hot, I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Hurt.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now they'll audible to something else. To the right side, catch made by Ibuka. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The keeper gets him 7 that time, but it'll lead to a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
75.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
At this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a fourth down.
68, 70 Lions.
Going quickly out to the right side. Down the sideline he goes. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth.
And the Buccaneer first down.
A quick throw caught out wide by Judy. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our